Bittersweet Times, Part 6, Self-Aware. I awoke in the comfortable chair next to the cylinder, which was now glowing a little lighter than it had before. The reds and oranges were softer, and the black had morphed into a light gray. And the orange itself was that of a creamsicle, but the largest change was the violet, and it had grown brighter and somehow more luminescent. "Welcome back, Michael. I can take the ring off now, unless you need more time." I removed the ring and gave it to him. That was plenty of time, more than I ever imagined I'd get. And nobody had told me that he'd be self-aware of his death. That was strange. Dennis nodded. "I couldn't have told you that, because I never would have known that it would play out that way. The simulation is different for everyone. It's whatever you need the most." This technology was amazing. And it's true what you said about not taking away the grief, but it really did give me more empathy and perspective. He offered a hand, and I took it. This time, no recoiling. A small yet monumental step in the right direction. "Okay, now, like I said, it's time for a therapy session. Are you ready, or would you prefer a small time in between?" There was someone I wanted to revisit. "I promise I won't leave, but would it be possible to visit Rosemary again?" He nodded, and we walked back to the elevator. "I'll let you go down to the lobby, and I'll see you on the 10th floor in my office whenever you're ready. And please take all the time you need. Rosemary is a fantastic person. She truly understands." The doors opened, and I waved to Dennis, who waved back with a smile on his face. The ride down, this time, wasn't filled with anger or trepidation, but instead dominated by curiosity. Ding! Then the doors opened, and Rosemary was sitting at her desk. But when she saw me, she instantly got up and walked over to me. "Ah, I see Gary cleaned up the tears." She smiled and opened her arms for a hug, which I needed and wanted. "Michael, it's so good to see you again. How was it?" It was strange, but needed. Bizarre, I'll admit. Necessary, but utterly strange. She nodded. "It was for me as well. When my son passed away from cancer at the age of 6, it killed me. And I was walking the streets of Boston, drunk as a skunk. I saw this building and vaguely remember the TV ad. They let me in and offered me tea and a chance to talk. I never knew how much I needed it." That's what she said on the phone, that she used the service as well. Then I let her continue. "Once I had sobered up, they gave me the same spiel as I gave you. Then afterwards I felt so much better, but I also need a new job. My last one wasn't nearly as fun or rewarding, so I asked for a job and they saw me for who I was. A grieving human, and voila, here we are 25 years later. That was so insanely human. Also, I wanted to apologize for my cynicism over the phone. I thought you were all just a bit too good to be true. But now I understand the situation fully. If there's a place here for me more than just a client, I'll make sure to ask Dennis." She smiled and gave me another tight hug. "Well, on that note, go ahead and talk with him. You never know how much talk helps. Well, I guess you do, but go do it anyway," she said with a sly smirk and a slight chuckle. And the walk back to the 10th floor felt so good. The button was pressed and the sleek chrome doors opened up. And as I stepped back into the cheesy elevator, I felt renewed.